handing over of the hamper. To just tell you about this, these thoughtfully curated hampers carry select handcrafted creations by the tribal women of Sri Shakti Seva Kendra. And each item reflects the dedication, heritage and journey toward empowerment. They work from incense sticks to textiles, pottery, handicrafts. So, ladies and gentlemen, from this we now move on to our first panel dialogue. So, I request all the distinguished three of you to stay back and you have to make room for the others to come over the stage. Thank you very much. Can we change the nameplates, please? Yeah, okay. Dhruv sir, can you join for the group photograph? Navalji? For a group photograph. Ma'am, can you step forward, please? The first panel dialogue of today is Empowering MSMEs, Paving the Way for Inclusive and Sustainable Global Growth. Government schemes at both the state and central levels play a pivotal role in empowering MSMEs by providing financial support, infrastructure, skill development and market access. These initiatives are designed to foster inclusivity, boost competitiveness and integrate MSMEs into global value chains, driving sustainable and equitable economic growth. In order to moderate this session and the next, I welcome on stage Dr. Kishore Navandar, entrepreneur, philanthropist, CMD, Blue Building Group, Council Chairman, KCCI. Welcome, Dr. Kishore. Thank you. As you can see, we have Shri Naresh Babuta, the General Manager, SIDBI, Srimati Sonal Madam, Director, STPI Gandhinagar, Shri T.K. Solanki, Assistant Director, MSME, DI, Ahmedabad Ministry of MSME, Government of India. And joining them on the stage, we have with us Shri Jagat Patel, Advisor, Quality Council of India. Welcome, sir. We also welcome on stage Mr. Gaurav Gupta, Executive Director, GT Bharat. Welcome, sir. Only few people are breathing. Can we extend a very warm welcome to the entire panel over here? Thank you. And now I pass on my baton to Dr. Kishore Navandar. You have your mic. Can we have the microphones, please? Thank you so much.
Good afternoon, everybody. After such a long intellectual session, I would start on a very lighter note. First and most important thing that I would like to welcome each and every knowledge speaker here, starting from Dr. T.K. Solanki, who is Assistant Director, MSME, Ahmedabad Ministry of MSME and Government of India. Welcome, sir. I would like to welcome Srimati Sonal Bhatavadekar, Director, STPI Gandhinagar. Welcome, ma'am. And I'm proud that I'm from the same region from where you're coming. And I would like to welcome Dr. Sri Naresh Babuta, General Manager, SIDBI. I would like to welcome Sri Jagat Patel, Advisory, Quality Council of India. And I would also like to welcome Mr. Gaurav Gupta, Executive Director, GT Bharat, to this intellectual session. Without wasting time, this as Madam has already explained you, the session is regarding empowering MSMEs, paving the way for inclusive and sustainable global growth. So this is going to be an interactive session. So I just wanted to ask Solanki sir, I'm starting from you sir, that since you're Assistant Director MSME and from the Government of India, sir, मुझे जानना है आपसे on behalf of everybody कि MSME में नए वर्गीकृत श्रेणी में क्या भुगतान रहेगा और आप उसमें कैसे सहायता करेंगे?
जैसे कि अमित जी ने सुबह में बताया कि आप MSMEs को, जैसे कि पिछले दशक की बात करें ना, तो हमारी प्रतिस्पर्धात्मकता राष्ट्रीय स्तर पर, लेकिन ऑनरेबल प्राइम मिनिस्टर का जो विज़न है 2047 5 ट्रिलियन इकोनॉमी, तो हम MSMEs को वैश्विक लेवल पर सक्षम बनाना चाहते हैं। तो जो सारे चेंजेस आ रहे हैं MSMEs की परिभाषा में, नीति में, और जो योजनाएं बनाई जा रही हैं, परिशोधित की जा रही हैं, वो सभी ग्लोबल कम्पिटिटिवनेस के मद्देनज़र बनाई जा रही हैं, अपडेट की जा रही हैं।
तो आपका ये कहना है कि जितनी भी सुविधाएं आप देना चाहते हो वो अभी कस्टमर ओरिएंटेड, मतलब उनके लिए बनाई जाएगी और उनके प्रति आपका वो ये रहेगा इजीनेस।
हम आपको ग्लोबल चैंपियंस बनाना ऑब्जेक्टिव हमारा है कि उच्चतम गुणवत्ता, उच्चतम टेक्नोलॉजी और प्रोडक्टिविटी जो है उसको उच्चतम लेवल पर ले जाना है, जिसके लिए आपके पास ज़ीरो इफेक्ट ज़ीरो डिफेक्ट है, जो कि हमारी चैंपियन स्कीम का एक हिस्सा है। दूसरा है MSME इनोवेटिव स्कीम, जिसके अंतर्गत आपके जो उन्नयन विचार हैं या तो प्रोटोटाइप मॉडल आपने जो विकसित किए हैं, ये आइए और डिजिटल प्लेटफॉर्म पर आइए। ITFC अहमदाबाद हमारी नोडल एजेंसी है और ऑनलाइन डिजिटल प्लेटफॉर्म पर आपका आवेदन सबमिट करने से ये यात्रा शुरू हो जाती है। आपका इंक्यूबेशन जो है ये कॉमर्शियली वायबल स्टेज तक ले जाने के लिए हम आपके लिए कार्य करते हैं, जहाँ पर एक बार आपका जो नवीन विचार जो है उन्नयन का, ये कंसेप्चुअलाइज होने पर इसको वहीं से प्रोटेक्ट करने के लिए इंटेलेक्चुअल प्रॉपर्टी राइट्स फैसिलिटेशन के लिए आवेदन किया जाएगा ऑन बिहाफ ऑफ द इनोवेटर। और इसमें 5 लाख रुपए तक के इंटरनेशनल पेटेंट के लिए जो खर्च होगा, इसमें आपको रिम्बर्समेंट मिलेगा। नेशनल लेवल पेटेंट आप सिलेक्ट करते हैं तो 1 लाख रुपए तक की सहायता।
सो इनडायरेक्टली आप उनके लिए मेंटर बन रहे हो और उन्हें सहायता करने की कोशिश कर रहे हो।
जी, बहुत सारी स्कीम्स हमारी
सर,
और लीन मैन्युफैक्चरिंग भी एक फ्लेक्सिक स्कीम है।
लीन मैन्युफैक्चरिंग टेक्निक स्कीम क्या है, आप ये बता सकते हो सर?
लीन में ये कि आप सभी प्रकार के जो वेस्ट हैं, जिसको मुड़ा मुरा मुरी कहते हैं, कि आपके रिसोर्सेज को कैसे रेशनली उपयोग करें और हर स्टेज पर जो आपके वेस्टेज है उसको कम करें। आपकी जो स्पेस है इम्पोर्टेंट वैल्यूबल, इसमें भी आप कैसे वैकेट करें, ये सारा कंसल्टेंट जो है आपकी ऑडिट करके आपको 20% से 30% तक आपको इसमें बेनिफिट मिलता है। 3 स्टेज हैं। प्राइमरी लेवल पर एंटरप्राइज खुद इसमें ऑनलाइन डेस्कटॉप पर आवेदन करके इसके बारे में प्राथमिक जो चरण है उसको समाप्त करें और उसको हासिल करने के बाद इंटरमीडिएट और एडवांस लेवल में आए, जहाँ पर इंटरमीडिएट लेवल पर हम आपको 1,08,000 रुपये तक की सहायता प्रदान करते हैं प्रति यूनिट। और जो एडवांस लेवल है इसमें 2,16,000 तक का हम बेनिफिट प्रदान करते हैं। इंडिविजुअल माइक्रो स्मॉल एंटरप्राइजेस, मीडियम एंटरप्राइजेस, खास करके सूक्ष्म और लघु जो हैं, ये जो जो कंसल्टेंट है उनकी फीस बेयर नहीं कर पा रहे हैं, तो हम 4 से 10 यूनिट मिलकर आए, तो ये SPB मिनी क्लस्टर में हम आपको स्कीम के लिए सहायता प्रदान करते हैं। मुडामुरी अलावा कईजन है, और जो अलग अलग इसके जो आयाम हैं, ये जो कंसल्टेंट है ये ऑडिट करके आपको 3 स्टेज है, 2 महीना, 5 महीना और 5 महीना का, और एक 6 महीने का इंटरमीडिएट लेवल है। 18 महीने में आपके यूनिट में जो भी वेस्ट है उसको कैसे कम करके आप उचित आयाम प्राप्त करें, इसके लिए आपको हेल्प करेंगे।
Sir, this is like you're mentoring them and you're helping them to grow. मुझे आपको ये पूछना था सर, ये आपका एक बहुत महत्वपूर्ण ये है, पब्लिक प्रोक्योरमेंट पॉलिसी क्या है, आप अगर बता सकें, यहाँ बैठे हुए MSME लोगों को बहुत सहायता हो।
पब्लिक प्रोक्योरमेंट पॉलिसी में जाने से पूर्व मैं आप सभी से एक निवेदन करता हूँ, यहाँ पर जितने भी MSME रिप्रेजेंटेटिव और डायरेक्टर्स आए हुए हैं, तो प्लीज़ रेज योर हैंड के कितने लोगों ने जेड के लिए जेड सर्टिफिकेट प्राप्त किए हैं। ब्रॉन्ज है, ब्रॉन्ज कितने हैं? अब आप ब्रॉन्ज वाले जो हैं वो उसी तरह वही लॉगिन आईडी से हैंडहोल्डिंग करें। यहाँ पर रिप्रेजेंटेटिव QCI है जगत सारी, तो आपसे हैंडहोल्डिंग के लिए यात्रा शुरू होगी। सिल्वर के लिए जाइए, ब्रॉन्ज में सिंपल 5 पैरामीटर्स हैं, और ब्रॉन्ज के बाद सिल्वर के लिए जाना है तो 9 पैरामीटर्स और है, और गोल्ड के लिए और 6 पैरामीटर्स, मात्र 20 पैरामीटर्स हैं। 3 जो ये लेवल हैं, इसमें भारत सरकार सूक्ष्म लघु एवं मध्यम अधिष्ठान को 80%, 60% और 50% के तौर पर हर कदम पर आपको सहायता प्रदान करें। जैसे कि गोल्ड के, जैसे कि आप प्रथम बार आवेदन करते हैं तो एक प्लेस सर्टिफिकेट के हम जो ये आयाम या स्टैंडर्ड या जो नियम है इसका अनुपालन करने की हम आपको गारंटी देते हैं। प्लेस सर्टिफिकेट जनरेट होता है और 10,000 रुपये का रिवर्ड वाउचर आपको मिलता है, जो कि आप सब्सिक्वेंटली सेकंड मैनर में जी
रिवॉर्ड एंड एनकरेजमेंट
जी। तो जो ब्रॉन्ज सर्टिफिकेट है उसका चार्ज 10,000 रुपये है, और यहाँ पर आप रिवर्ड वाउचर को यहाँ पर एनकेश करते हैं तो आपका ब्रॉन्ज सर्टिफिकेट शून्य आधार पर मिल जाता है, फ्री ऑफ कॉस्ट। सिल्वर के लिए 40,000 रुपया चार्जेस है, जिसमें 10,000 को बात करते हुए भी सूक्ष्म लघु और मध्यम के आधार पर 80%, 60% और 50% का रिबेट मिलेगा। तो ब्रॉन्ज के बाद आप सिल्वर में जाते हैं तो ये आपको मिलेगा उच्चतम आयाम प्राप्त करने के लिए, और सिल्वर जिन्होंने प्राप्त किया है वो हैंडहोल्डिंग के लिए गोल्ड के लिए जाएं तो भी ये उनको मिलेगा। सर्वेलेंस चार्जेस जो हैं ये सिल्वर और गोल्ड के लिए 10,000 और 20,000 है, इसमें भी 80%, 60% और 50% के हिसाब से आपको रिवर्ट मिलेगा। और जो असेसमेंट चार्जेस सिल्वर और गोल्ड के लिए लगभग 2 लाख या उससे ज़्यादा होता है, तो भारत सरकार आपको असेसमेंट चार्जेस में भी 2 लाख रुपए की सहायता करता है। और QCI के नामित कंसल्टेंट आपको 0 डिफेक्ट 0 इफेक्ट, प्रोडक्ट में शून्य क्षति और पर्यावरण में शून्य क्षति के आधार पर आपके एंटरप्राइज में जो टेक्नोलॉजी लगाने के लिए आपको रिपोर्ट देंगे, सलाह देंगे, वो टेक्नोलॉजी आपके यूनिट में इनकॉर्पोरेट करते हैं तो आपको 3 लाख रुपए की और भी सहायता प्रदान करेंगे। ढेर सारी आपका एक हाथ है और सरकार के एक स्कीम में 5-5, 10-10 हाथ हैं कि ये लो, बराबर। तो और प्रमाणन के लिए आपको जाना है सी सर्टिफिकेशन के लिए, तो इसमें भी 50,000 रुपया देते हैं, और इसके साथ में गुजरात सरकार भी 50,000 रुपये की सहायता आपको
ऐसा ही KCCI के मेंबर के लिए भी कीजिए।
डेफिनेटली
उनके लिए कुछ स्पेशल है ना सर, कंसेशन कुछ।
ये लीन के लिए जब आते हैं 4 से 10 का जो ग्रुप ऑफ एंटरप्राइज, अगर एसोसिएशन के द्वारा इसमें ऑनलाइन आवेदन करते हैं तो 5% रिबेट है
थ्रू KCCI।
हाँ, और 5,000 रुपये एसोसिएशन को रिवर्ड है। लिन में भी। तो जेड में जो है कि आपको जो है कि आपके गुणवत्ता के आयाम को हासिल करना है उच्चतम तरीके से। आपका एक परिमाण का था कि सेंट्रल पब्लिक सेक्टर एंटरप्राइजेस से आपको वेंडर के तौर पर जुड़ने के लिए आपका सीना जो है 36 का या 56 का है। तो एक क्वांटिफिएबल मेजरमेंट भी था जो कोर्ट ने निकाल दिया कि अब दो आयाम देखना है कि गुणवत्ता अच्छी है। क्रिटिकल सेक्टर में 19-20 चलेगा नहीं गुणवत्ता में, जैसे डिफेंस में हम आपको जुड़वाते हैं, इसरो में जुड़वाते हैं, पेट्रोलियम में आपको जुड़वाते हैं, वहाँ पर गुणवत्ता को अधिक महत्व दिया जाता है। तो आपकी कैपेसिटी वहाँ होनी चाहिए कि हम जो ये अधिष्ठान आपके पास गुणवत्ता की अपेक्षा रखते हैं, वो गुणवत्ता आपके पास कैपेसिटी है। और दूसरा है कि आपके क्लाइंट जब मांगे तब आपको इनको सप्लाई करने के लिए आपकी कैपेसिटी, तो ये सक्षमता आपको प्रदान करती है 0 इफेक्ट 0 डिफेक्ट, जो कि आपको पब्लिक प्रोक्योरमेंट में आपको प्रायोरिटी प्रदान करती है। आप हमारी वेबसाइट देखें। आप सभी से निवेदन है कि अभी आप एक नज़र डालें dcmsme.gov.in पर। वहाँ पर जाके आप माय MSME क्लिक करें, जहाँ पर हम वर्चुअली आपके समक्ष उपस्थित हैं। कोई इंटरैक्टिव या आप वहीं से गाइडलाइन डाउनलोड करें। गाइडलाइन के अंतर्गत फॉर्म है, फॉर्म फिलअप करें। इंडिविजुअल है तो इंडिविजुअल करें, और क्लस्टर अप्रोच है तो आप क्लस्टर में अप्लाई करें। तो वहीं से आपको जो क्लस्टर के लिए हमारा पोर्टल है वहाँ पर ही आपको ले जाता है, जहाँ कंसेप्ट रिपोर्ट आप सबमिट करें और आपकी यात्रा शुरू हो जाती है। तो इसमें सर ये कि जब 2012 में पब्लिक प्रोक्योरमेंट पॉलिसी परिचालित की गई थी, जिसमें प्रावधान किया गया था कि 15-20% जो है मात्र और मात्र भारतीय सूक्ष्म और लघु अधिष्ठान से प्राप्त करना रहेगा, जिसमें 4% हैं जो ये भारतीय अनुसूचित जाति एवं अनुसूचित जनजाति से परचेज करने का कंपलसरी है, और 3% जो है स्त्री स्वामित्व वाले माइक्रो स्मॉल को यहाँ पर विकसित किया गया है। इसकी आप MSME संबंध पोर्टल क्लिक करेंगे माय MSME में, तो आप यहाँ पर देखेंगे कि एकल प्रणाली पर इतना ह्यूज मार्केट यहाँ पर है कि पिछले साल लगभग 2,75,000 करोड़ का व्यापार हुआ है।
2,75,000
करोड़ का आज देखेंगे तो इसमें रोजाना 400 करोड़ का इंक्रीमेंट हो रहा है कि इतना लक्ष्य आपका बढ़ रहा है। तो इसकी जो यात्रा सफलता देखते हुए 2021 में इसको परिशोधित किया, जिसमें 25% की है और पिछले साल से 45% तक की प्राप्ति की जा रही है। सेंट्रल पब्लिक सेक्टर के जो सेंट्रल पब्लिक सेक्टर एंटरप्राइज के अलावा केंद्रीय मंत्रालय के अधीनस्थ सभी अनुभाग को, जैसे मुझे सेमिनार में ये परचेज करनी है तो जेम पर जाना है, तो आपसे अनुरोध है कि आप गवर्नमेंट ई मार्केटिंग पोर्टल पर जाएं और एक्टिंग इनिशिएटिव ट्रेड इनेबलमेंट ई मार्केटिंग पोर्टल भी ONDC पर आपकी प्रोडक्ट ग्लोबली कहीं पर भी बिक्री के लिए आप फैसिलिटेट किए जा रहे हैं। MSME मार्ट पोर्टल भी है। तो इसमें पब्लिक प्रोक्योरमेंट पॉलिसी में हम ऐसे ही सेमिनार आयोजित करते हैं, जिसमें माइक्रो और स्मॉल एंटरप्राइज को फैसिलिटेट करते हैं। 1-to-1 डिस्कशन होता है, टेंडर प्रोसीजर के बारे में जानकारी दी जाती है, और पॉसिबल हो तो ऑन द स्पॉट इनका रजिस्ट्रेशन भी किया जाता है। अभी हाल ही में 3 तारीख को हमने चैम्बर ऑफ कॉमर्स का ये पावर ग्रिड कॉरपोरेशन से 40 लोगों का MSMEs का डेलीगेशन करवाया, और इनका प्रणीत पोर्टल है जिसमें सफल तरीके से एक वेंडर जुड़ भी चुके हैं, और हम अपेक्षा रखते हैं कि गुजरात से ज़्यादा लोग इसमें जुड़े।
एंड मुझे कहते हुए बहुत खुशी है सर, आप उनको प्रोक्योरमेंट के लिए, मार्केटिंग के लिए सब जगह है,
डिजाइन के लिए आप पूछिए, मैं हम कहाँ पर आपके लिए नहीं है। डिजाइन के लिए भी डिजाइन फैटर्निटी के साथ निरंतर आपकी प्रोडक्ट की डिजाइन को डेवलप करना है, तो डिजाइन फैटर्निटी के साथ जाइए। इसमें हम आपको डिज़ाइन के लिए भी सहायता प्रदान करते हैं और AICTE या GT अंतर्गत जो इंजीनियरिंग कॉलेज के बच्चे आपके इंडस्ट्री में जो प्रोजेक्ट में जुड़ते हैं डिज़ाइन के लिए, तो आपके यूनिट का जो रिसोर्सेज का इनके द्वारा उपभोग किया जाता है और आपको जो व्यय होता है उसके लिए भी हम 2.5 लाख रुपये प्रति प्रोजेक्ट आपको सहायता प्रदान करते हैं।
Thank you so much for your incredible knowledge and sharing with us, sir. Now I would like to ask Sonal ma'am. She's being director STPI Gandhinagar. Ma'am, I just wanted to know that what are the services and infrastructure of STPI is available to support or a prompt starter, MSMEs and the exporters from a STPI point of view?
Okay. First of all, I would like to say good afternoon to everybody. So, I would like to thank Knowledge of Chamber for giving opportunity to share this panel with such expert panelists. And
You are among the experts. So.
I am just taking this opportunity to share the information to the MSME in Gujarat, which is present today in wide number. Because few of them may not be aware about the STPI. So before coming to your question, I just add one more point. I'm very much happy to see today's theme of Knowledge Chamber of Commerce. They have mentioned there are 4 C's in their focus areas.
Yes.
Communication, collaboration, coordination, and collaboration, right? So these 4 C, in addition to that, I want to just mention 2 more C's. One is to congratulate the College of Chamber.
Thank you so much.
For celebration of their 7th annual Foundation Day, and wishing all the very best for further such success and achievements for this foundation. Okay, so this is one observation from their team when I walked into the invitation. Okay. So second point is this all exercise we are doing and coming together to focus and strive towards the nation goal to make our India as a Vikasit Bharat, developed India by 2047. So for making this particular goal or the focus, there are 4 major pillars has been described. Right? So first is economic growth, second is sustainable environment, third one is social progress, and fourth one is good governance. Right? So these are the main 4 pillars where we have to strive together and collectively and collaboratively work even at the ecosystem partner side as well as from the industry and corporate side. So that is the main aim and focus. So if you see out of that 4 pillars, how STPI is coming to your question, what are the supports and the infrastructure provided by STPI to the SMEs or the exporters or the startups. So when we are providing services, there are STPI is playing 2 roles. One is a regulatory authority, but not only the regulatory authority, but we are a facilitator for all these services.
So along with regulatory, you are going to be facilitator also.
Correct. And in what way we are facilitating? First thing is regulatory authority for the exporters by certifying their software exports. Second one is incubation facility. Third one is we are promoting startup BPO promotion scheme, as well as we are providing the India BPO promotion scheme. Okay, so there are 4 pillars where we are providing the support in way of the infrastructure. The second role we are providing is a technology enabler or a technology solutions. So we are providing these services for the project management consultancy, not only to the corporates or MSMEs, but to the regulatory authorities also. We are providing the consultancy services for the setting up the data centers. We are providing the value-added services We have seen in the morning speeches that cyber security is the now coming up major area where we have to work together. So we are auditing, we are providing cyber security services to the corporates as well as regulatory authorities. Different state governments are there. So if you come to the economic growth first pillar, you can see in 1991 STPI established, there were only 52 crores of exports and few hundreds of STPI units those were registered and taking STPI services. Now the export generated by all over India 5,000 plus exporters in the tune of 10 lakhs of crores exports. As far as Gujarat state is concerned, yes, 320 units are registered with STPI and they have generated the export in the tune of 10,000 crores of exports from this region. As far as the growth is concerned, yes, last 3 years, in the March 22, it was reported as a 5,000 crore. In these last 3 years, it is 50% growth is visible, from 5,000 to 10,000 crore export. So good appreciation and good applause. I want to give applause to the exporters from the Gujarat for this kind of performance. So this is the one economic growth we are showing. Second pillar, we are saying the infrastructure facility to provider. That is the main interest area for all your SMEs, because SMEs are struggling on many fronts. In the morning also you listen that they are struggling for the infrastructure, funding, then maintenance, many OPEX related activities they have to do. So our incubation facility is providing to the MSME in such a way that all the POC developers, all the SMEs, those who are having idea to develop, they have to only focus on their business and the development area. All activities would be taken care by STPI incubation facility. Under that incubation facility infrastructure, we have provided data communication facility, air conditioner, power backup, all these things is taken care by STPI. They have to only concentrate on their business. That's it. They have to come with their 5 to 6 people. They can work on their business through their concept. That's all. All this infrastructure is possible with the subsidized rate. So the second pillar is social progress. In that social progress, we are having all these services with particular certain discounted, subsidized rates. For the woman entrepreneurship, we are having a different rates for the incubation, subsidized rates. Some discounts are available. Even some disabled entrepreneurs are there. For them also, we are having a different tariff for the incubation. So these all over India, such kind of 57 centers of STPI are operating at Tier 2 cities, and there are total 67, including metro cities. Okay, so total 67. Out of that, 57 are from Tier 2, Tier 3 cities. So any one of you is interested in sitting into Gujarat. If there are any developer want to work it into the Mohali or Pune or Mumbai, but they don't have such kind of facility or office space, they can contact STPI. All these locations are having a very good state-of-the-art infrastructure, co-location working space with STPI. So there are total 67 locations in the Tier 2.
Thanks.
So this is the growth you can see.
Thank you so much, Sonal ma'am. आणि मला आनंद आहे आपण दोघं एकाच शहरातनं येतो पुणे. Seeing you here is a great pleasure.
Sorry to interrupt you, but in this particular infrastructure facility service providing, I just want to highlight here that this such kind of facilities or the services can be taken online for the statutory services, and the incubation facilities for Gujarat especially available in 2 locations. One is at Gift City and second one is at Surat near Bhiska. So these are the incubation state-of-art facility available. Around 250 seater set is there. You don't have to worry about any kind of infrastructure maintenance. everything is, it's like plug and play facility is there. So anybody can have a look into it. So my request, instead of going to the portal information is there, you can view the videos, but you can visit the facility to have a feel that how your incubation or facility can be utilized and helpful to you all. There are many success stories for such kind of infrastructure. You must be knowing, Infosys, they have started their operations from STPI in Bangalore, and they also started from 20 seaters. Now you know the growth of this. Similarly, in case of Pune, Persistent, they have started their operations in 500 square feet of STPI incubation. They grown up 25,000 employees only in India, as well as now they've grown up into multinational countries. So that's actually, there are many such success stories. Because of the time constraint, I will explain only.
Yeah.
But you can take a look at it, have a feel, and see how the possible usage.
I can understand because I have done lots of business with STPI myself. So moving forward, I would like to ask Naresh sir. He is in General Manager SIDBI. Sir, coming straight to the core, like everybody sitting here is more worried about how do you access to finance? बहुत straight question.
You can say straight as well as blunt also.
Yeah, that's what I was. Thank you for correcting me.
It's very easy, not a difficulty at all. One who is having that kind of you can say the spirit that he has to set up a particular venture. Once that idea is there in his mind, then there is no way he cannot achieve his goal.
So you mean to say concept.
But once that idea is there with him, only thing is that he has to follow the path that is required. Without following the path, you cannot achieve anything. So the requirement is that you have developed the idea, you have come to know about that, where you are going to set up your unit, what are the requirements that you need to first initiate, right, starting from your the name of the company you want to set up, the registration, your PAN, GST, Udyam Aadhaar, these are the things, project report, these are things, if you are in a place to have in first order at your end, you can approach any of the financial.
That means we should have our homework very well done.
Yes. Because in case if anyone studying and going straight to the financial institution like SIDBI or any other bank, we can say. He says that I have graduated from this particular institution, I want to set up a unit. What unit, what for, where you are going to manufacture, what are the activities that involved in manufacturing that process, where you are going to sell that. If that homework that person has not done, then any institution will say, sorry, we are not in a position to right now consider your this request. First of all, anyone who has some kind of interest in setting up his venture, he has to do his homework. That is the first requirement.
Sir, we have just heard that SIDBI is promoting sustainability and green finance. Would you like to throw some light on it, please?
Sustainability and green finance funding, we can say that today in case we are seeing most of the traditional ventures that we are seeing, industries we are seeing, the energy requirement is too much and carbon emission is there. Government policies are there. SIDBI as an institution is playing a very important role, encouraging the sector, especially the industries, to go in for your solar project, save your energy, going for your this energy efficient machines. Therein we have got multiple products for the industry. Basically just supporting the industry to switch from the traditional and the manual processes to a more automated way of.
So you are promoting green buildings also?
Green building
in terms of
yes.
Real estate or hospitality?
Yes, absolutely.
And sir, could you just tell us what are the credit guarantee schemes and risk sharing? When sharing, SIDBI is coming as a partner with the MSME groups.
See, credit guarantee scheme is basically for the ventures wherein any institution, basically this Credit Guarantee Trust has been set up by Government of India as well as SIDBI. 4:1 ratio is the thing which, based on which this trust has been set up. Basically to support the industry or the entrepreneur who has got the idea and want to set up, but when he is reaching to an institution is asking for third party guarantee or collateral. But that gentleman or entrepreneur is not having that kind of backing to support or get the funding. This trust helps them. Initially this up till last year, up to 5 crore of projects used to cover under this particular trust. But last year, FMS announced this enhancement in the limit from 5 crore to 10 crore of projects this year. And especially for startup, it's been from 10 to 20 crore projects you can cover under this particular scheme and get the assistance. As far as another scheme, especially this, we are talking about only 10 schemes. Another scheme has come. It's last year FMS announced that mutual credit guarantee scheme will be there. This is basically for those industries wherein they are lagging, because up to 10 crore, if we are saying my project cost is there, I will going to fix my get my discover under this trust. But some industries are already there in existence. They want to go in for expansion and all that. Their project cost is 100 crores of and more than 100 crores also. But up to 100 crores says if you have got this idea, up to 100 crores is your requirement, you can cover under this mutual credit.
This is indirectly a collaboration and capacity building from SIDBI, yes, to all the MSMEs.
It's a basically government initiative, and SIDBI being a nodal agency, whatever new scheme comes up, SIDBI introduce that into the market.
सर मैं एक चीज़ और बोलना चाहेंगे, हाँ, कि जो चार्जेस हैं सूक्ष्म और लघु के लिए, ये 0.34 से 1.21% तक है बरस मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ फाइनेंस। और इसमें जो वन टाइम मेंबरशिप चार्ज आप पे करते हैं ट्रस्ट फंड को, वो गुजरात सरकार आपको रिवर्स करेगी।
So I just wanted to understand if I am putting up a facility in Gujarat, apart from central government, Gujarat government is also helping us to support that.
Basically, when any this loan needs to be covered under CGT MSME, he is required to pay premium or fees or charges for annual basis. And for this fees which entrepreneur has to pay to the trust, it has to be reimbursed by the government. This is the facility available only in Gujarat state. Plus another facility that we can say that in other states is covering up to 75%. But in our Gujarat state, we have entered into a MOU with Gujarat government, wherein cover is up to 90%. And in case of women entrepreneurship, it can go up to 95% also. So that helps the institution who will be covering their project under this trust.
Okay, so we are fortunate here that
yes,
KCCI is promoting MSMEs, and through KCCI you can get the benefits for all this government scheme. Moving ahead, now I am asking Sir Jagat Patel sir. He is an advisor, Quality Council of India. Sir, what are the factors which play the important role in fosters MSME growth towards global market? You being an advisor, Quality Council of India, could you just guide us for that, please?
So, good afternoon all. So basically, I am an advisor to Quality Council of India, and where we are fostering the MSMEs to how they can move ahead in different directions in the global market through quality accreditation and certifications. Because in these days, we know that quality is the main criteria for your product and services to grow into the global market. So you have to understand that what are the factors that are going to affect your potential product and services in the global market. You have to understand the global market requirements, that what are the needs of the global market, and then you have to align your products and services accordingly. Even though if you are not going to go for global market, even in the local market also, you should align the services as per the requirements of the international market. so that in the local market, these all things can grow very aggressively.
You are indirectly helping them to from local to global.
Local to global, yeah, absolutely.
Sir, what is the way forward for MSME to empower them for business growth with your help?
So basically, Quality Council of India, as you know, that it is a fifth ranked as fifth in accreditation body in the world. So we are
In the world?
In the world, yeah.
You mean to say that Quality Council of India is
Yeah.
the fifth largest
Accreditation.
quality accreditation in the
Accreditation.
world? Wow.
So we are overseeing all the accreditation certifications in different areas like MSME for MSMEs, for ISO certifications, then for NABL accredited laboratories where you can have an in-house certification for your products where you can export to any 180 economies. So that is the passport for you to directly export the product to the 180 economies where it is NABL accredited test report is acceptable.
So you mean to say that my accreditation with your esteemed organization will help me to have that same accreditation globally?
Globally, yeah. So you don't have to go in that
So
country.
I don't have to go to other
Yeah.
country and get the same
Get the certificate, it is not required.
So same certificate can be
Accepted over here also.
over here.
So whenever we are purchasing imported indigenous imported machineries, you can ask for the NABL, like NABL accredited in that respective country. If they have certification for the calibration part, it is acceptable in India.
That's will accredited here also, and
Yeah.
we will have a mutual understanding
Yeah.
between both the countries.
We already have MRA and we take
How many
180
countries are there under the
Yeah, it is 180 countries are.
180 countries?
So almost all the developed nations are there and the developing nations.
Is just a question from the panel itself?
Yeah, sure.
That is China there?
Yeah, China is already there.
No, accreditation wise.
Yeah, it is there. It is vice versa for that. Now, if we, in India, if we are importing from China, we have to get ISI mark from China also.
So that's
So China has also to follow our Indian standards.
That's what I was about to ask. That
Yeah.
will they follow our accreditation or should we follow their accreditation?
No. In the country where it is going, it has to follow.
So origin of country is going to make impact.
It is going to make, and you will see that lot of IS marks like ISI, European standard is very active, and every month they are releasing new standards for every product which is related to customer safety. So even all the electronic products you see in the market, gases, all those things are now ISI mandated. They have to have mandatory, otherwise they will be penalized or closed down. So MSMEs need to have this understanding for their products that whatever products you are manufacturing, if they are eligible for any mandated standards, you should go for it. Otherwise, your business will be at a threat.
How user friendly is ISI from a global perspective?
It is from the global perspective also, they have to comply with their standards also. So we are following all the global standards requirements. So it is nothing beyond that. So QCI is helping in every aspect, like we have hospital accreditation also with NABH, then NABL for the laboratory accreditation, for NABCB where we give the ISO certifications in various domains of environment management system, energy, and lot of verticals are there within that NABCB board. So you can get through the PVQI and other certification bodies. We give the certification to the end users. Then we all have NABET, which deals with the education and training. Yeah. And then we have the Z certification division which works for the MSME.
And you have something for hospitality as well?
Yeah, hospitals we have.
Hospitality.
Hospitality is there in the ISO certifications itself. And in Z certification and Lean certification, we are also doing with our NDI division, it is there. So you will be very much surprised that in 2023, November, there were only 1800 MSMEs in Gujarat who were certified for Z certification. And after the drive by QCI with government of Gujarat, today we are 62,000 and India's #1 state in the last 1.5 years.
Congratulations to everybody. And this is something
Gujarat MSMEs who are contributing to the quality. So quality is going to play a vital role in the coming future, and which we have to focus, because if we see the example of Kodak and Nokia, who were the big players, still they could not understand the futuristic market.
adaptability.
And for the global growth also, artificial intelligence is now a very key factor. I give you a small example where we had a Gujarat Gurvatta Yatra initiative with Gujarat government, and we covered 33 districts in 56 days for this quality awareness campaign. We had on board all the quality enablers. It was not only QCI, but we had Bureau of Indian Standard, food safety, then industrial safety, labor department, all the related who contribute to the quality. They were on the same platform talking and helping even the pollution control board. They were helping the MSMEs and as a facilitator and guiding them for the journey, that these are the things which you need to take care in your organization while you are applying for any accreditation and all those things. So in that campaign, we definitely had a very good response in 56 days, covering enlightening more than 10,000 plus participants in different forms at the grassroots level also. So we went to the tier 4 cities also. It was not a mandate that only tier 2 cities could be covered, but the first target was to cover the tier 4 level. So we went to the grassroots level, and a lot of people are now coming back, and they like the idea that yes, we should now go for such kind of certification where our products can be valued and get a value creation.
Thank you so much, sir, for enlightening us. And now moving ahead, we have Mr. Gaurav Gupta, who is an Executive Director, GP Bharat. Welcome, sir. Sir, just wanted to understand, if I am an MSME manufacturing unit, what is the quickest step I can take this year to join a global supply chain?
So the first thing that comes to my mind, and also given the theme of the today's session, and Madam also talked about sustainability, energy conservation, decarbonization. So I think MSMEs can adopt a simple digital tracing mechanism. They can incorporate and adopt affordable ERP systems that are available. These ERP systems can give them QR codes which not only map the quality certificates but also the carbon impact, the carbon generation during the manufacturing processes. So this will enable them to market their products to specifically to European Union. This will support their exports to European Union, which is mapping the carbon impact during the manufacturing processes. So we have seen the MSMEs which have adopted these cloud-based ERPs. Subsidies are also available on these ERP systems. So there has been a growth of around 20 to 30% of export orders within a very short span. So this is the first thing that comes to my mind.
Sir, usually, since I am also an MSME this thing, sustainability often feels like a compliant burden. So how do you help them to achieve that with your knowledge and with your support?
See, when we look at something as a compliance, it always cautions us, it always gives us an impression that it is a burden. But if we say it simply, we calculate it as a very thumb rule that on every 1 kg of carbon dioxide that is saved, we are able to save around 1 rupee in our operations, that is either by waste minimization or through better usage of water resources or through usage of other resources. So the MSME always have pressures on the resources. So there are not many technologies that are available, indigenous technologies that are available inside India that can be adopted by SMEs. So in fact my organization Grant Bharat is working with various laboratories across the country. We are closely working with CSIR and the Ministry of Science and Technology. We will be shortly coming out with various technologies. We have collated various technologies that can be adopted by the MSMEs. affordable technologies, specifically the focus has been on affordability. So there are various solutions on waste management, on how the waste can be converted to value-added products.
I just read an article yesterday which is actually an eye-opener for me. Microsoft has invested 14,000 crore to, delete the carbon dioxide footprint by collecting 30 ton a human poop and convert that into a carbon dioxide and get the carbon credits.
So I would like to share a very recent study we did in one of the industrial clusters in Agra. So we are closely working with SIDBI also. So the Marble Agra cluster comprises of largely the nano, micro, small enterprises. Their product is also globally marketed. Now they have a very big problem on the disposal of the marble dust. Now CSIR had developed a technology where this marble dust, which is a disposal headache for the marble cluster, and it is also a very big headache for the municipal bodies in Agra. Now CSIR has a technology that converts this marble dust into a value-added product. This can be used for manufacturing of the panels that are pasted on the walls or on the kitchen shelves. So they have done all the tests that are internationally accepted.
So it can be used for the murals and things like that?
So in one of the conference I was with the senior scientist, distinguished scientist from one of their labs, and he was feeling anguished whenever I used the word waste. So he was so much confident on these technologies, but there are no takers of such technologies, and these are indigenous developed technologies. Similarly, in one of the other conferences, so we are very closely working with CSIR and such other private laboratories also. So they have very niche technologies. If there are any food processors, so waste of pineapple, waste of maybe agro waste of paddy straw, wheat straw, or banana waste. So they have technologies which recycle these waste into very valuable products, maybe bioplastics. They have some chemical compositions by which the bioplastics are made, bioutensils are being made. So these can be processed through extrusion processes. Valorization technologies are also there. So I am from the finance side, but interacting with them, I have learned these basic terminologies from them. And these are financially viable technologies, affordable technologies which can be easily adopted by the MSMEs.
So, it is like you are suggesting that all these parameters if you are going through, this is the right kind of investment for your future growth?
Definitely, sir. See, whatever I have closely worked with MSMEs on ground, I have seen their operations, I have closely worked in the forging sector. So, the MSMEs always have the challenge of the resources. Right? So the working capital operations, they operate in a very tight working capital cycle. So anything which is a headache, the disposal of which is a headache, we are able to generate some value addition from it. Maybe a rupee or maybe a 2 rupee of the output product that is being sold. So it adds to the profitability of the MSME. And moreover, in the global compliances, when we market our products to economies like the European Union, which have lost a lot of focus on sustainable production mechanisms, production systems. So these production processes are greatly valued. So I think it would be a right time and right investments that should be made. And with organizations like SIDBI, sir has also asked about the support that institutions like SIDBI is providing, and SIDBI is very proactive in reaching out and promoting these technologies, supporting these investments in these technologies.
Thank you so much, sir. And here I would like to take an opportunity to give my sincere gratitude to each one of you. And I'm thankful for KCCI to organize such kind of intellectual session, which will help all the MSMEs, and whatever outcome this session has given, I would proudly say that if you are coming one step ahead, government is ready to come 2 steps ahead to help you, support you and grow, to look after India as a strong economy. And once again, thank you for all the audience who has listened us carefully. Thank you so much, and hand over to the ma'am.
Yeah, thank you so much for moderating the session so well. And can we extend a round of applause to all of the distinguished dignitaries present over here. And before we take another group photograph, I would request Dr. Kishore to hand over the memento to Mr. Jagat Patel and Mr. Gaurav Gupta. Can we have the hampers, please? And by the time they can have the photograph and handing off the hampers, I request the backbenchers to kindly come forward. Those who are in the stall can visit the stalls later, take the brief later. Thank you. Can you all step for the group photograph, please? Thank you, everyone. Thank you, sir. Thank you, madam. Thank you so much. Yeah, you can apply. Thank you. Thank you. Moving next is the next panel of the day, and that is on pursuing the sustainable growth agenda for MSMEs. Thank you. In the journey towards sustainable growth, MSMEs are emerging as key drivers of innovation and economic resilience, strengthening access to capital through IPOs, protecting innovations via constitutional law, which provides a legal basis for the development and regulation of MSMEs, aiming to foster their growth and enhance their competitiveness and leveraging the streamlined GST regime are empowering MSMEs to compete a dynamic markets while fostering long-term value creation. In order to take part in this particular panel dialogue, we would like to welcome on stage our knowledge speakers. Foremost, we call upon stage Mr. Jigar Nayak, Senior Manager, National Stock Exchange, NSE. Welcome, sir. We also welcome Mr. Tejas Patel, Manager, Bombay Stock Exchange, BSE. Welcome, sir. We welcome CA Abhishek Jain, Director, Religo Capital Advisors Private Limited. Welcome, sir. CA Amish Khandar, Co-founder, Khandar Mehta and Shah, Council Chairman, KCCI. Welcome, sir.
Thank you very much for supporting me.
And Mr. Mehul Bakharia, Advocate and Founder, Mehul Bakharia Associate Advocates, and also Council Chairman, KCCI. Welcome, sir.
Good to see you. मिलता रहे.
आप लोग शायद एक ritual we need to welcome them. Thank you, and I hand over to Dr. Kishore Navandar for moderating the session. Sir, a minute.